Hello everyone, this is for the Reducing Radical worksheet. What we saw yesterday was if the exponent matched the root, so perhaps I should start with this example. When the exponent matches the size of the root, it pops out. So I'll give you a better example perhaps with numbers to help you see it. When you have the square root of 5 squared, the exponent matches the root, so the 5 just pops out. Or if you had the square root of 2 squared times 3 cubed, 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 3 once, with 1 3 left over. Okay, so that's what you practiced yesterday. Now just looking at it with exponents, or sorry, with variables, 2 goes into 3 once, so you get a single x that comes out, with 1x that has to stay behind. And again, the 2 is optional when it's a square root. When it's not a square root, you have to write the number like a cube root. Okay? 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 5 twice, with 1 left over. And if you want to put the exponent of 1 on there, you're welcome to put the exponent of 1 on there. Okay, 2 goes into 6 3 times, no remainders. 2 goes into 7 3 times, with 1 left over. And let's see, 2 goes into 8 4 times. Okay, perhaps that's not a very good exponent. There we go. Now if we change it up and start doing things other than square roots, okay, I don't think there's a 1 above it. Nope. So 3 goes into 3 once, so you just get x. 3 goes into 4 once, with 1 left over. But if I leave it like this, that means that it's a square root. It's not a square root, it's a cube root. So I put a 3. 3 goes into 5 once. Whoops. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Once, with 2 left over. And again, it's a cube root, so I got to put a 3 there. 3 goes into 6 twice. 3 goes into 7 twice, with 1 left over. Excuse me. 3 goes into 8 twice, with 2 left over. That's a cube root. If you switch up to 4th roots now, when the power matches the root, it pops out. 4 goes into 5 once, with 1 left over. And again, it's not a square root, so we got to put a number there. 4 goes into 6 once, with 2 left over. 4 goes into 7 once, with 3 left over. 4 goes into 8 twice, with nothing left over. Alright? So when you work into ones that are getting bigger and more complicated, the idea is the same. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 8 twice. 4 goes into 4 once, 8 twice, and into 5 once, with 1 left over. And don't forget the root. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 9 twice, with 1 left over. 4 goes into 14 3 times, with 2 left over. Okay, it's back to square roots. Remember, you got to prime factor these: 2 and 12, 2 and 6, 2 and 3. So this becomes the square root. Remember, this 2 is optional when it's a square root. 2 cubed, 2 times 3, x to the 6th, y to the 7th. And it's a square root. 2 goes into 3 once, with 1 left over. This exponent on the 3 isn't big enough, so it has to stay put, and that's multiplication. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 7 3 times, with 1 left over. It's a square root, so it's optional if you write it. And you guys can leave your answer like that, or you could write your answer like this. So you could actually multiply those out. I'll take it either way. All right? Thanks for your time, and good luck with the homework.